Hey, what's up, guys? This is Trina, the baddest bitch, and you're now tuned into The Biz with D. Make sure you keep it locked.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning into The Biz with D's Black Girls Rock Edition, and got our girl Trina on the line. How you doing, Miss Trina?
I'm great. I'm blessed, actually. Thank you.
Great. Glad to hear, and thank you so much for coming on the show this evening. We do so much appreciate it.
Well, thank you guys for inviting me.
Not a problem, not a problem. So, just in case the fans don't know who you are, kind of tell them a little quick briefer how they might know you.
I'm a hip-hop recording artist. I have 5 albums. I'm currently working on a 6th album, and I've had some amazing records, and I'm sure probably by records they'll probably remember and know who it is. And I'm just a fabulous hip-hop rock star.
Right. And let me tell you, like I had already told you before we came on the air, I've been a fan of yours since I was 6 years old, and it's just such an honor. So, just thank you once again, for coming on.
Thank you.
So I understand that you just released a mixtape called Back to Business on the week of your birthday, and happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Not a problem. How has the response been to the mixtape so far?
The response has been good, actually. I'm really excited. I'm really happy that it's got some great feedback, and the fans are, receiving it and happy for new music and choosing their favorite songs and loving what they love. And I'm happy to be able to have the project complete, put out, and have the music out. It just keeps the rotation flowing, and it puts me in a better space to continue to work on the album, gear up to tour next year, and just so many other things. So I'm just really excited about it. I'm happy that the fans are loving the mixtape, and I've been checking and seeing some of the reviews, and I think it's great.
Right, absolutely. And let me tell you, I'm feeling the joy with you and French Montana TikTok.
TikTok.
I was like, yes, Trina is coming back strong always, and I love it because when you rap, it's so raw and so edgy, and I just love that coming from a woman. Because number one, it turns a guy on. Not trying to say you do, me personally, but I just love it. Just how did that collaboration come about?
This mixtape I definitely did is definitely for the fans, the core fans, for the streets, for the clubs, a lot of club bangers, a lot of up-tempo beats on there. And I just had fun. It wasn't a direction. I was in the studio. I kept it raw. I kept it sexy. I just kept it completely real, and I just made the CD. And just the evolution of every day, where I'm going and where I've come from, and just the journey and all itself. And amazing project. I'm looking forward to it being I'm so excited that this part is over, so now I can put 100% focus into the album, because that's the main important thing. And like I said, I'm really excited. I'm blessed. I'm happy. The fans are loving it, and I'm just ready to, make the visuals come to reality and keep it moving.
Absolutely. So I know that you're going to be one of the ladies co-hosts in VH1's new pop cultural talk show, Tiny Tonight. How did that all come about for you?
Well, it's a funny thing, because Tiny actually reached out to me a while ago about that. Maybe over a year or so ago. It was just an idea in her mind. She was thinking about the talk show. It wasn't really nothing etched and sketch, but she kind of briefed me about it and, told me it would be, episode would be, and she think it would be something I like, and I just kept in mind, and I told her once she get everything together, just reach back out to me, and she did, and it's amazing. It's just basically a talk show, and it's Tiny, myself, Tamar Braxton, and Claudia Jordan, and we like 4 different individual women. Tiny and Tamar are married. Tiny has kids. The rest of us don't. We just have these different personalities. We have a lot of great chemistry. We agree to disagree, which is great. And it's just amazing. We have our feistiness, our attitude, our sensitive moments about things. And I think it's just an amazing thing to hear from 4 different individuals, and especially about one topic, and see that they all have 4 different things to say about 4 different opinions. So, I thought it was a great thing. It was a positive thing. I had a lot of fun doing it. The ladies are amazing. And I'm just excited. I'm more excited to see what it looks like. It's when you're filming, you don't know what it looks like. It's my first time doing it, so I'm like, okay, was I looking right on this shot? Was I saying the right thing? How did it come out? It's just all these little things that pop up in my head. I'm just so excited that it's coming out next week, Monday, December the 9th, and I'm just really excited. I just want to see myself on the other side of the screen and to see. And, you know, and I'm sure the fans are going to love it because we kept it like reality. It's about music. It's about sports. It's about politics. It's about fashion. It's about family. It's about love, relationships, so many different things. And I think everybody can relate to that. And we weren't perfect. We were imperfected, and we just had a great time. We just was ourselves, and we had fun.
I definitely could see you guys had fun just looking at the pictures that were posted online. And you looked great, and I'm just so happy that you know, Tiny and VH1 has given you a platform to experience the other side of, you know, the industry, and that's why, you know, doing the media part of it, because that's great. You know, I'm an artist as well, and I'm doing the media right now with you. Clearly, that it's so great to know both sides of it and to have experience.
Of course, absolutely, I agree.
So I have to ask, you know, when you write your music, where do you get the inspiration to write?
You know what? It depends. I think for myself, a lot of it comes from the place I'm in at the moment, whether it's a happy place, a sad place, whether it's a fun place, or, you know, I may be in a great place, but I may want to reenact like a bad moment or something that was sad, or just anything that was emotional in my life that has happened. I want to bring it out to music. I mean, it could be the people I hang around, their experiences, the things we see on the road, other people's experiences. There's so many different things, and in music, it's the creative force of just like energy. It's a poetic like poetry, and you put it into song form, and you just expressing what's on the mind. I think for myself, a lot of my music is fun, sexy, it's raunchy, it's raw, but it's real. I think that's the thing about it, and that's what I love about it. You know, I do have some commercial records, and I think those are cool, but I think also it's important that the fans, you know, they like it real. When I try to do just a crazy, clean record, my fans go nuts, so I get a little confused. I think with this mixtape, I kept it raw and shoot them. I think with the album, it's more diversity, it's more commercial, it's more crossover. It's still raw, but it's so new, and I just wanted to kind of show that.
All right, so Trina, I also know that you're going to be on When I Was 17, which is airing on MTV January 28th. You know, that I'm looking forward to seeing you on that. When your PR was, you know, kind of teasing about that, I was like, is it Trina? Is it so-and-so? Is it so-and-so? But when I heard it was you, I was like, yes. So how was just the saving of that for you?
You know, it was fun. It was a lot easier than I thought. I thought it was going to be, you know, a lot more stuff. I thought it was going to be like to go to the school I went to and go to the neighborhood. I thought it was a lot of work. It really was really simple, really easy. I kind of, we just talked about me growing up as a kid. I think my mom spoke, one of my best friends spoke, and another friend of mine. And it was just me growing up, like the type of person I was, the kid I was. I was popular in school, regular kid, but I had a fun life. You know, I grew up in a great home with a loving family, and I think that's what keeps me grounded, is because the way I came up, and I think I like that the most. You know, I think in the show, I'm sure they'll show that. It's just a little weird, you know, and I think back to being 17 and the stuff I was doing in school and sneaking out on lunch break and never coming back, trying to go to the nail salon or to the mall, or just funny little moments, all the things that happened. And don't think about it then, but when I think about it now, I'm like, yo, I can't believe I did that. But it was all fun, and I think they got a chance to show some of it on the show. So I can't wait to see it either. I don't know what the tape is going to look like, with some funny stories and moments, and I'm excited. I want to see how it comes out.
I'm sure it will come out great, because anything with you turns out great. I've never been disappointed not a problem. I've never been disappointed as a fan and a supporter with anything that you've been a part of, and just your work in general. I've always gotten the best, even if it's you collaborating on My Chick Bad remix, the Right There remix, whatever it is. I've been I've always been surprised, and it was like, you know what, Trina is seriously that bitch. Like, she's not French, but you seriously are. Like,
thank you.
So I think Natasha has some questions for you.
Okay.
Hi, how are you doing, Trina?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm doing great. I just want to say I'm so thankful that you took the time to allow us to speak with you on our show. And it's definitely an honor. It's definitely an honor. I just wanted to say that you definitely are an influence to women abroad. You know, I can remember just being at home after having kids, surfing the internet and just seeing pictures of you and just thinking, like, how is Trina wearing her hair? How can I get this style for $10, you know? Or how is she doing her makeup? Or just even looking at your physique as a woman and just saying, you know, wow, she has a physique similar to mine and she owns it, you know, and it's just made me feel confident about myself. So definitely, just being the woman that you are and the limelight that you do have an influence on women. So in that, I believe that you do have a foundation called Diamond Dolls. And I just want to know more about your foundation and what it does and why it's important to you and what's your focus of the foundation.
Diamond Dolls Foundation is just it's a foundation actually I started a few years ago, and it's a girls' foundation. And basically what it is I have this weekend, I pick the day, and we have a bunch of girls come. Sometimes it's 1,000 to 1,500 girls from different inner city schools. From, I guess, you know, when you're a teenager and you're pregnant and you go to a certain school, or if you're a kid, a girl, and you put a regular school, you're at like a bad school. We just try to bring all of them together, and then we just have a fun day. We have like a panel. They ask questions. We allow them to write a question on a paper, and then we answer it. And it's amazing some of the questions that these kids come up with, because they're from the ages of 14 and up, I think, to like 18 or 19, maybe 20 or so. But it's just amazing. You know, I look at them as when I was in school, when I was younger, and I'm thinking of the same thing that happened, the peer pressure. I had a friend that was pregnant in high school, or just the same things. And basically, we talk about everything from education to teenage pregnancy to child molestation, insecurity, to just so much stuff. And I think, because for me, I get a lot of younger girls that always ask these questions, whether it's on my social sites or whatever it is. They always ask me these questions. How do you still come out and be an artist? What advice would you give to a younger girl or somebody that's a young girl that's trying to come out and come into the business of music or in the business of entertainment at any point? And it's always the question I get, and I always just say, we live in a cruel world, and it ain't easy. It's just the TV, the videos, the glamour, and the glitz. There's more to it than that. You got to be really focused, and you got to be determined, because it's a lot of good and it's a lot of bad. Everything's not all good in this business, and you just got to be motivated. You got to be around good people. You need people to uplift you. You need people that's positive, because you could get so swarmed into the negative, and it could take a toll on you. Myself, me personally, I don't really like drama. I don't really care for it. I'm feisty. I have a feisty mouth. I try to stay around people that keep me sane and humble and focus on what it is I want to do, because I think to do anything else outside of it takes up so much energy. It's negative, and I try to bring that into the girls of how to not bully another girl, or how to not put them down, how to be more protective and just try to be more, give great compliments and uplift. Because some girls don't know how to do that, and it's a lot of girls insecure because of those reasons. You may be overweight, you may be a certain size, you may have insecurities, and that's a lot to deal with. I know, for myself, I had an insecurity. One of my insecurities, and I know it's kind of vain, but I just feel like all of my friends had really nice boobs. I had like the smallest ones. I hated it, but I just thought like that's not a reason to be insecure. But for me, it's an insecurity, because I want to wear a certain type of top and certain type of this, and I just want to have this certain look. And if it don't work, I'm just all insecure. So
right.
Girls, I just try to tell them, be happy with what you got. Embrace what you have. Make the best of what you have. Show it off however you have it. And you got one life. Just be happy. Live it, be happy, and That's all I could think of.
That's right. I definitely agree with you, and it's so good to hear, women that we look up to, a woman that's as beautiful as you, to say that, she has an insecurity or she's had one, because then, we can relate to that and we feel like, wow, she's normal and she experiences what I experience, and she understands what I understand. So, and, it's just amazing because, again, it doesn't matter how beautiful we are as women. There's always something that we deal with, something that we may want to change about ourselves. Definitely. One of the other things that I wanted to say, too, is that I absolutely love when I see photos of you out with other female celebrities. Like, I believe I'll see a lot of photos with you and Lala or Sierra. And to me, that's just so positive because just in an aspect, it seems like all of you all would be divas, but then you all still come together, and it seems like you just hang out just like everyday girls. So is that really like what your relationship is like? Are y'all just all down to earth, and, are these just like your homegirls, like that, you get together and you have your girls' night out and just have fun just like we would do in my normal life?
Honestly, it is. You know what? I girls, the women, amazing women that I am friends with that's in the industry. We've been friends for a while, for a long time. And, I mean, since I've been in the industry, me and La have been friends for over 10 years. I love her to death.
Wow.
She's like a real friend, beyond the cameras, beyond the lights, beyond the TV. This is a person that I can call if I'm having the best day of my life or if I'm having the worst day of my life. This is a person that I share secrets with. This is somebody that I trust. And we built such a crazy bond. And that's a beautiful thing because we in this industry and we doing so much. We traveling, we taking care of our family. You always on the go. You barely get a chance to see each other. So when we do get a chance to see each other, it's really like girl fun, catch up time, emotion. Just the good stuff. And even if it's the bad moments, we share that. And I love that. I love the fact that if I go to La House, we could sit down and wear pajamas and no makeup and watch TV and have girl talk and just have regular life. I love that. And I have friends that's in the industry that I do that with. And I mean genuine. Not for a photo op, not for the red carpet. I mean, when you don't see us, it could be months, but we'll speak over the phone or we'll text. I'm sending you a message. I'm proud of you. I see you working. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. And that's the stuff that matters the most because beyond the celebrity, we're human. We're women. And we're no different than any other woman that's not on TV. We have good days, bad days. We fall apart. We go through everything the same. So we need each other. We need to support each other. And we look for each other for that because that is a lot. And we're in the same industry, so we get it. We understand. And that's what's really important. And I try to keep people away from me that I can't trust or that I don't feel as genuine and as positive. So the friends that I do have, they're extremely positive, and we have so much respect, unconditional respect to each other. That's really important to me.
Right, definitely. And again, I just think that that's so good because it just shows the positivity there and that, I can come up in this, you can come up in this, we can all come up at the same time. And I don't have to hate you while you're coming up. I could support you. I can lift you up. I can give you shouts out. And it's just like we're pretty much a unit. We are a representation of a positive black woman in media. So I just think it's fabulous. I appreciate you so much for doing that and just representing, the culture that way. And I just wish you the best in everything going forward.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay, Trina, so before we let you go, I've got to ask about, we talk about the album, because I can't wait to hear about this, the new album. But you're working on some stuff in the fashion and beauty for next year. You want to kind of tell us about that?
Wait, say it again. I'm sorry. I didn't really hear you.
I was saying that I heard that you're doing some stuff in fashion and beauty for next year. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Fashion and beauty. I'm doing a couple of things in fashion. I'm doing actually a new line, and I already had like a cosmetic line, perfume line out. Long story. It was bought out by another company, and it was just but it's a great thing. The perfume was amazing. It did really great. I'm just looking to revamp it and to do it over and start it over and get into department stores, and that's like one of my biggest projects right now, and it's looking pretty great. So I'm really excited about it. I can't wait for the world to see, and I'm happy about it. Cosmetics, makeup, perfume, clothing. I think it's all a form of the business, of being a businesswoman. It's all stuff that I love. So I'm just happy to be a part of it. Happy to be merging with some great people that have a vision and they understand what I want, and we could just make great stuff together.
That's what's up, and I can't wait. And what's the name of your cosmetic line?
Well, the cosmetic line is revamped. It's new. We haven't even like gave it a name yet, so I'm still tweaking and working on that. I'm excited about it. I think I'm probably going to get some input from the singers. I'm not sure. We haven't talked about it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But my perfume, I had two perfumes, Diamond Princess and Diamond Doll. The Diamond Doll perfume was just a limited edition. It was actually just for the foundation, and the proceeds went to different charities. The Diamond Princess was really actually the main perfume, so that's the one that I'm actually revamping and doing over because it was my favorite scent. And I just thought it was an amazing situation. I just felt like the investors wasn't 100% great investors, and it was a little twisted, but, you know.
So now, the last and final question, the next album, the sixth album, the album I'm going to be pre-ordering and everything.
Oh, God, thank you.
So, let's talk about this album. How is the recording process going so far for you?
The recording process is amazing. Believe it or not, I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't know what to do, what I wanted to talk about, what I wanted to do on the album. I just got in the studio. I reached out. My team reached out to some amazing producers and said I was working on my project. They started sending me a slew of beats. And I just listened to a bunch of stuff, and I'm listening for sound. I'm listening for something different. I'm listening for the unpredictable. I'm just listening to hear this record. I've never heard this kind of record come up before. I've got to keep the record, What We Love Trina for record. That's just a part of my whole journey. But just to be able to evolve and have such different stuff and ideas and things that I would have never thought of that. Like we're doing it on the next album. So it feels peaceful. I feel like I'm in a great space. I'm able to control and do what I want to do. I'm able to create the songs that I want to create. I'm able to put my emotion into a record that whatever it is, it's just all for me. And it's not stereotyped. It doesn't have to be about money or cars or anything fashionable. It's just a record. It's just beautiful music. And I'm just excited. I'm really excited. I'm in the studio. I'm listening. I'm happy when I leave. I'm thinking about the record, and I'm just ready for the world to hear. I think that's the biggest thing. That's like the thing that's inside the gut. And you're like, I just wanted to hurt and get here, and I want everybody else to hear it. And I think that's the most. I'm excited about that part.
Me too. And from the last album, one of my favorites was "Let Them Host Fight" featuring Kalina, who's a mutual friend of ours. That's my girl too. I think that y'all should do another collab on this album.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost begging, please, because y'all. It's just. Let me tell you, I really listen to music every day and stuff like that because I'm an artist, like I told you. But just the fact that hearing you and Kay collaborate, I thought that was really dope. Cause number one, I never would have expected that, and just two, her lyrics are raw and edgy, and she be singing and you be rapping, and I just thought
I think she's a dope artist. She's really amazing, and she's an amazing voice. So of course, I would love to do another record with her. I think she's an amazing artist.
Definitely. So, Trina, do you have any advice for any up-and-coming artists coming out next year?
I would say, as an up-and-coming artist, have a plan. kind of try to figure out exactly what it is you want to do and how you want to do it, and be really focused about it. And determination and will is the main important thing to seal a deal, because it's not an easy road. And I just know you can do anything you want to do. You really put your heart to it and you really have desire to go for it, I think you should just go for it. I think that it's a very risque business, but only the strong survive. It ain't for everybody, you know. So if you got the good, and if you have you have it inside of you to feel like I can do this, I can master this, what I want to do, I see this, keep it, dream it, then go for it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I wanted to say thank you so much again, Trina,
thank you guys.
for calling in. Not a problem. And, just whenever you're in the Philly or Delaware, New York, if you're in the South Carolina area, and that's where Natasha is, or Alabama area, just let us know. We would definitely love to come through and show you some love.
Okay.
Thank you.
And definitely,
and I have to
also...
Can I say my favorite song is No Panties Coming Off?
Oh, my God. No panties.
I love that song.
She will wait to the end to say that, right? I love it. I love it. Well, thanks so much, Trina. And if you could follow me back on Twitter just so that we can stay in touch and you can, we can still connect, that would be great. My Twitter is Mr. D Rockstar. I'm going to tweet you right now.
Okay, Mr. D. How do you spell that? D, just the letter D?
Mr. M-R-D, Rockstar. Everything spelled proper. I'm going to send you a tweet right now.
Okay. Okay, let me see.
Put me on it, too.
D, Rockstar. Rockstar with one R or two R's?
One R.
Okay, so it's D Rockstar.
Yeah, Mr. D Rockstar.
Mr. D Rockstar. Okay, got it. I'll look for it and I'll follow you.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much again, Trina. And you have a good rest of the evening.
I will. Thank you guys so much as well.
Thank you.